Make your kitchen ready for every summer gathering this Memorial Day with LG and Lowe's. Our exclusive InstaView appliance suite includes ranges with air fry, refrigerators with slow-melting craft ice, and an exclusive dishwasher you can only find at Lowe's. Plus, you'll get up to 10% back via a MasterCard prepaid card when you bundle eligible LG products via rebate. Shop Memorial Day savings at Lowe's. Offer valid 3/3 through 5/18 on select LG items only. See Lowe's.com/rebates for details and timing.
Take the next step toward the career you want, be it business, cybersecurity, healthcare, or more. UMGC can help you get there. No application fee when you apply by August 31st. Visit umgc.edu. Certified to operate by Chev.
Hey, this is BJ. Thanks for listening to our show's podcast. If you're a fan of all things geeky, you should check out my other podcast, BJ Shea's Geek Nation. We have new episodes every day, and you can check it out at bjgeeknation.com.
Your home is going into foreclosure and you feel like a financial wreck. You don't know where to turn for accurate information. I'm bankruptcy attorney Travis Gagne. Let's talk about some legal options. If we work quickly, we can propose a plan to save your home, modify the loan, or in many cases even eliminate your second mortgage. The consultation is free. I've helped hundreds of people just like you make informed decisions about whether to save their home or exit it on a reasonable, organized timeline. The chapter you choose sets the tone for the next chapter of your life. Please contact me today at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com.
99.9 KISW, the Rock of Seattle. Well, we're all trying to get back to normal, but Santa, I guess Santa's got some issues.
The hell did Santa do? Don't tell me we're canceling Santa.
We're not canceling Santa.
Okay. I haven't checked the trends.
Yeah,
what did he do this weekend?
Maybe Santa's canceling us. That might be the thing.
What did we do to Santa?
Let's be honest. We are humans. Humanity. According to the Wall Street Journal, Santa might not make it to as many malls this year. And there also could be an elf shortage too, which means, you know what this means? Bad Santa could become real, because they got to take anybody they can get.
Is there a height requirement to become an elf?
Yeah. Well, I mean, Will Ferrell
for mall Santas. Like, if I showed up and like, yo, guys, I want to be an elf, are they like, look, you're 6'3".
Yeah, they could be like, you're an adopted elf.
Yeah,
according to the documentary Elf.
Yeah,
right.
You could be any size, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. I mean,
so I could source that my references.
Exactly.
Will Ferrell says I can be an elf.
Yeah. So according to HireSanta.com, which I didn't even know that was a website, they handle a lot of Santa requests for stores and private events. So their head elf talked about the issues that they're already facing.
There really is a head elf
at HireSanta.com. Yeah.
Awesome.
Some people call Santa the head elf as well.
Who calls Santa the head elf?
Oh, you didn't know that?
Santa's an elf.
He's an elf.
Excuse me?
He's the head elf.
He kind of is the head elf.
Yeah, he's an elf.
You didn't know that? You haven't? No?
I just thought he was like he was like the boss.
Wow.
Where are we getting this information from? And why did I not know this?
Christmas lore?
Yeah, I've always thought that he was...
But Santa's not an elf.
I'd always heard that he was an elf.
Yeah, you're probably right. I didn't pay attention to that day in school.
From a poem back in the day, A Visit from St. Nicholas, a right jolly old elf.
Oh,
look, I'm not trying to fight you guys about this. I just
feel
never.
Like, you're the reason why he's not coming now. Okay, it turns out because you don't believe that he's an elf.
Well, there's a lot of debate about it. A lot of people don't believe that he is an elf.
Oh, well, then, damn! This is why we're having issues.
See, I'm not as much in the minority as you thought.
According to NPR.com, Santa employs elves, but is not one himself.
Right. I mean, like, Jerry DiPoto's like, the general manager of the Mariners, but he's not a player for the Mariners.
And from fatherly.com, it says Santa Claus is actually an elf, says the night before Christmas. I have 2 poems that I have cited here.
Think about it. Elves are magical, which is why he's able to do all the stuff that he can do. I mean, people go, why can Santa do all the things he can do? It's like, well, he's not a human. That's why he's an elf.
But unicorns are magical. Do we call a unicorn an elf? Just because you're magical doesn't immediately make you an elf.
That's true.
I mean, when you're hanging out with elves and, you're just because he's heavy doesn't mean he's an elf. Are you elf shaming him because he's a little portly?
See, I'm heavy and I'm not an elf.
I'm saying he's too tall to be an elf.
Oh, he's too now you're tall shaming him.
Yes.
Oh. Well, I watched that documentary, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Yeah.
And some of the elves are as tall as Santa.
But Santa doesn't even look like an elf. He doesn't have elf ears.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? I mean, it's a deformity, Steve. I mean,
okay.
Wow.
Poor guy.
Also, the HireSanta.com was the one that was on Shark Tank.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Yes.
I missed that episode.
It was in 2019.
I want to go find that episode now.
I know.
Good for them.
Well, look, they're still doing it.
Well, there's 121% increases in Santa, and they've only got 85% of the staff to do it.
Rev, you need to just dye your beard white and then just be Santa.
Rev, you can make some cash.
You're like one step away.
I know. I was waiting for it to go au naturel, but I guess at this point I might as well. I have to fake being happy though.
Yes. I was trying to think of who on our show would be the best Santa if we had to step up and do this. Like if they're like, look, we're in a Santa shortage. We need somebody, and your show's the show.
Yeah.
I mean, he looks the part.
Yeah, I got the looks. Can Danny just like do the voiceover?
Yeah, right.
Like a screen
you could
or
be the
something.
Cyrano. You'll be behind the chair or inside the chair, and Rev says nothing, but you go. You're just the
Rev can't
jolly
be.
kid.
Rev's got the look. He doesn't have the patience.
Yeah.
One kid pees on his lap, and I don't know.
Oh, hell no.
Rev's in top story in the news.
Good news is we already have an elf, though.
Oh, yeah?
Vicky.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
Well, she's off today.
You
We
and
can't.
Vicky are the perfect team. Yeah.
Danny would be an elf, I feel like.
Yeah, I'd be good enough. I've been an elf
I've had experience being a Santa. I don't want to be a Santa,
Yeah.
though.
I've got a great role for you, Steve.
Yes.
You don't have to be an elf, but you can be an Alf. How about that? He's your
No
favorite
problem.
guy. There you go. You'll be the Alf.
You know, I think I'm going to have to give it to your son. I think Joe would be the best Santa.
Joe would be a good Santa.
Joe would be the best Santa. He's a little thin these
Yeah, I was
days.
going to say he needs to eat more.
Well, bulking season's right around the corner.
That's true.
Oh, yeah.
And they've got costumes and suits that he could put on to pretend to be heavy set,
Yeah,
but
he
he's
has
the most jovial.
Yeah, and he has the patience. I feel.
Well, his name starts with Joe, so yeah, he is the most Joe.
Wow.
That makes a lot of sense.
dear.
All right, I'll go with it. Yeah, but I think if somebody pees on Joe's leg, I'm not too sure how happy he'll be about it.
Well, we don't know what he does.
That's a good point.
Around.
Yeah. Well, anyway,
he's very secretive in his personal life.
Yeah.
Rev, they are offering 10 to 25% more money now because they're running out of Santas. So malls are paying that much more if you really want to make the move.
Man, no, you mentioned the kid peeing on me, and I'm out. I'm done. I don't want
Not a bad side hustle.
That was
There's
easy.
not a chance that Rev would want to do this.
Just wear a rubber suit. That's all you do. Just wear rubber pants.
That's something else entirely now. Now we're doing it for OnlyFans.
Santa the
Or
Snow
fishing.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Santa's fishing for cash and not for kids doing that.
I had a Santa that was like a legit Santa guy that did it as a job that lived in my old development. I didn't know that until we walked by one day and his garage door was open and he had his signage that was in the garage.
Oh.
And he had his website and all that. He's like Tacoma Santa or something like that. And I look it up, I'm like, damn. All this time living in this neighborhood, I had no idea we had Santa living here with us.
See that? Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, elves are everywhere. You don't even know. They're magical. They're invisible to you.
So why doesn't he have the elf ears if he's an elf?
Again,
Well, can you see them? They're tucked under his hat.
All right, that's a good point.
Some people are born without limbs, Steve. I mean, my God.
Wow.
He doesn't mean he's not an elf.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not here to fight you guys about it.
Oh, you are? I feel like so far we're having a little tussle.
I'm just confused by the whole thing. Look, if you just found out today something massive like this, wouldn't that kind of mess with your mind a little bit?
The pause when we said it was amazing.
Yeah,
Steve could not process.
I mean, in the documentary, The Santa Claus with Tim Allen.
Man, you guys love documentaries about Christmas.
Good, man. They do call him because he's like, who's the head elf? And they're like, you are.
Bam.
See? Yeah,
So,
boom.
I guess
I need to pay more attention to these documentaries that I've seen multiple
Tim
times.
Allen it made his career doing these documentaries.
Yeah, that's true.
Someone said Santa's dead, guys. Steve's dad killed him. Poor kids will never know.
Wow.
It's a good
As
point.
far as I know,
my dad beat him up.
He was seriously injured and went to the ICU, but he's okay now because he's magical.
Oh, my goodness.
Well, that was like in the 70s, right?
Not the 70s.
Oh, the 80s?
Yeah.
I mean, Steve isn't that old. Now, me, it would have been 70s, yeah.
No, yours is like the 20s, PJ.
Okay, thank you. You know what?
70s.
I hope Santa just takes a dump on you for Christmas. How's that?
Well, that's a lot worse than
Well, I
coal.
mean, coal was what we wanted,
Yeah.
but you know what? I want to go further and go, no, Santa, here's what you do.
Mom, Santa pooped in my stocking again.
That's
Again.
right. We call that a fireplace upper decker. There you go, kid.
Oh, dear.
Well, good luck to
Yeah.
everyone who wants to be Santa this year. Apparently, you can
Merry
make some money.
Christmas. Yeah, make some cash and go to Danny's house and you know what to do.
Oh, dear.
Wow.
Here's a question. Why was a man stuck in a wall for several days naked? Well, Steve's going to tell you why. He's got the Mix Report for you at 6:20 on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
Kickstart summer at Lowe's with Memorial Day savings on major appliances like the Smart Whirlpool Top Load Washer featuring the 2-in-1 removable agitator in a color you'll only find at Lowe's. Take it out for bulky items, leave it in for a more thorough clean. You can customize any load, plus skip steps with the Load and Go dispenser. Simply add detergent once and skip the refills. Memorial Day savings start now at Lowe's. Shop in-store or online today.
Everything is better electrified. Like the guitar, toothbrushes, or cars. And Hyundai has the widest range of electrified vehicles on the market, including the first ever Tucson and Santa Fe plug-in hybrid EVs. You can use electric when you want it or gas when you need it. It's your journey. Evolve it beyond the pump in the 2022 Tucson or Santa Fe plug-in hybrid EVs. Visit your nearest Hyundai dealer or learn more at HyundaiUSA.com. Call 562-314-4603 for complete details.
You know, I'm glad we can take this time for ourselves.
I know, me too. It's nice going on new adventures, experiencing new things, and creating new memories again. I missed you when you seemed lost in your gambling.
Well, I'm back and ready to visit new places and see new sights. Oh, and try new foods.
Yes, new foods.
If gambling is creating a problem for you, call the Washington State Helpline at 1-800-547-6133 or visit evergreencpg.org.
Hey guys, Matt McAllister here. Now look, all couples argue or disagree from time to time, but when that comes your norm and you find yourself, drifting apart, it might be time to reconsider that relationship. Look, I've been there. It's not easy on anybody, but if you do need professional, compassionate help, you might want to talk with the folks at Family Law Solutions. They're the partner you need when times get really tough. They provide solutions from adoption to prenuptial agreements to divorce and child support. And you don't have to go this alone. Get started today at FamilyLawSolutionsNorthwest.com. 99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle.
Well informed on the issues of the day? Not this guy. Live from the KISW News Center in downtown Seattle, this is the Miggs Report.
Well, thanks, you guys, and thanks to Advanced Hair Restoration for giving us the Miggs Report. And today is the day to enjoy yourself a cappuccino. It's National Cappuccino Day.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
I don't know if I've ever had a cappuccino.
Usually, I like if I'm at a fancy restaurant, Italian restaurant, I'll do the cappuccino with my dessert, like a little tiramisu and cappuccino.
Okay,
that's the only time I can remember that I do it.
Oh, fancy little thing going on there. A little fancy, a little fancy.
It's like a little the old Italian food. There you go.
I remember trying the instant packets and hating it.
Yeah.
Oh. See, I was always mad because, like, if you would go and order a cappuccino, a lot of times they would just give you a lot of foam, and there wasn't a lot of coffee in there, and I was like, what am I paying for here?
wait, I give you $7 and you just give me foam?
Yeah, what the heck's that?
Come on.
1 star on Yelp. Also, another drink I don't know if I've ever had. It's National Harvey Wallbanger Day. Oh, which is still a great adult film star name.
Yeah. I've heard of those way back in the day, and though I never ever had one. What's in it? Do you know?
I know vodka's in it, and I think orange juice and something else.
And Galliano. I don't know what that is.
Oh, well,
hey, Galliano.
So it's a screwdriver on steroids, apparently.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, a screwdriver with something I don't know what it is.
Galliano.
Can I get that screwdriver with something else?
Some wall bangers.
Oh, yeah. You want to bang the wall is what you want to do.
You mean Galliano? No, I want the wall banger. Well, anyways, enjoy your beverage day there, everybody.
Yeah, I wonder if there's a dude named Harvey, and it was his signature drink, and every time he drank it, he just banged walls, and that's how they ate.
Banged walls?
I don't know. Why would you call it a wall banger, and why would it be Harvey's wall banger?
And how is he banging these walls?
Well, those glorious openings, maybe that's how they got their...
the other ingredient, MDMA?
Yeah, that.
Maybe there's MDMA involved in this story, because it's happened in Syracuse, New York, where a guy was rescued out of the walls of one of the landmark theater. So he was at a movie theater.
Okay.
Apparently, he was stuck in the walls for several days, and he was naked.
Whoa! Why?
That's a good question. Nobody knows exactly why. Some might even think maybe a certain substance might have been involved. But
usually is, yeah.
Well, good. Luckily, though, he's been rescued and he's going to be okay.
So naked, stuck in a wall.
Maybe he was watching a certain movie. I don't know.
Maybe it was easier to get through the wall naked.
Maybe he was drinking Harvey Wallbangers and he just got in the wall.
He got a little too aggressive with it.
Yeah,
Maybe he really didn't enjoy the movie and he just said, F it, I'm just going to get stuck in a wall.
I feel like this is really bad journalism.
Right?
You got to find out why. Someone's got to talk to the dude. Or it was a guy, right?
Yeah.
Someone's got to talk to the guy and go, we need to know.
We need more answers. All right, so let's see. No, this is calling for help. He's almost 40 years old.
Okay, that's you're a little too old to be naked in a wall without a good excuse.
Maybe he was cold.
I'm a little worried. Yeah, no, I don't know. I don't know what he was doing. Maybe seeing free movies? I don't know. Maybe he didn't like the Eternals movie like a lot of people and decided to hide in the wall. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, there wasn't any massive injuries. All that happened, he suffered from some dehydration. I don't know if he got like a movie ticket to another movie because of this.
This is, again, bad journalism.
Right? Well, I hope he's going to be okay.
Yeah, me too. I mean, but...
Do you ever go back to that theater?
Naked or with my clothes on? Because I feel like...
Either I think I'm good. I think they would remember me there, and I don't need that.
All they know is that he said that he was trying to hide for a couple of days. Who is he hiding from?
Oh, yeah. Well, the movie theater, because nobody ever goes there. Yeah, that's a good place to hide.
Well, not in the walls.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad that he's going to be okay.
Yeah, he is. Is his name Harvey? Maybe he's the wall banger.
Dude, I don't know if you guys saw what was going on over the weekend with this the Astro World Festival. Just awful news with Travis Scott concert where it seemed like he encouraged people to just come as close as possible to the stage. People were jumping barricades. They were just knocking over security. And sadly, many people died from the situation. 8 people died, several injuries as well. There's video footage out there. It's just heartbreaking of people screaming, saying, hey, can you help some people out? There's also stories of people trying to pull up people out of the crowd to bring them into this VIP section where they would have been a lot safer, and the VIPs were forcing them out of there. It was just just a disaster, man.
Yeah, I depending on who you listen to, they just felt like they did have adequate security. They said that the fences weren't strong enough. They actually had to they were taping up and basically reinforcing the metal fences as they were breaking.
50,000 people at this show too.
Yeah, and if you got 50,000 people anywhere, I hope you know how to handle that kind of a crowd. I hope this is something you do a lot because 50,000 is a huge number.
Well, the problem is also, because at first I'm like, a lot of people are mad at Travis Scott. My initial was maybe he wasn't aware of it, even though people were chanting, stop the show. There's some reports where some people were talked to security people. They're like, no, we can't stop the show. They're live streaming. And that was a big reason why they weren't able to stop the show.
That's
a terrible reason.
Yeah.
But then you find out that he's had several incidents where he's encouraged crowds to just jump barricades. He got arrested in the past for disorderly conduct because of doing this, where he's incited people to, at Lollapalooza and other festivals as well. So then Harmony's like, well, if you've had this issue before, why wouldn't you have a team of people whose sole job is to make sure that your crowd is safe? These are your fans.
Yeah,
it just boggles my mind, man.
Yeah, that's lame. I mean, at some point, I don't know. You want to be the renegade? What do you want to be? The one that just goes against authority? People getting hurt because of you and your instigation. That's just ridiculous.
That's the part where I was just like, man, that's messed up.
And like you said, these are your fans. It's not like I could see these are people you didn't care about, but you're supposed to care about your fans. And even then, I could think it's horrible if you didn't care about people and wanted to. It's horrible every way you look at it.
Someone texted saying they've confirmed that 11 have died. I didn't see that, so I'll have to check that. But it's just no one should have died from this. You go to a concert, have a good time. Yeah. You should never think that you're going to be in that kind of a situation.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, Steve. That on so many levels, that is just horrific.
On lighter news, in Missouri, dude, how about this? So, a guy's driving home. He's like, I just want to go home and watch some football. His wife calls, like, hey, before you get home, can you stop and get a lottery ticket? And apparently he was just frustrated. He's like, no, I just want to come home. I want to watch football. But fine. Stops at the store, gets a quick pick ticket, wins $2.4 million.
There you go. Good on him.
What a wife.
Can he ever say no to anything his wife asks him to do again?
Not at all.
No. I mean, $2.4 million. Thank you. That is the greatest nagging situation I've ever been would be a part of.
Right? You're like, no, babe, I'm trying to just come over and watch some football.
But then again, are you the kind of thing like going, she's going to ask me to do a lot and always hold this up in my face? Like, before you do this, I need you to do that. Remember what happened last time I told you I needed you to do something?
Or do you you find out you won the 2.4, you're like, crap, I just don't want to have to be told that I should listen, so I get another ticket that doesn't win any money. Be like, oh no, we didn't win anything.
Well, yeah, you could.
But then at some point, you got to have that $2.4 million. So.
Yeah, I feel like
you leave your wife.
Oh, here we go. There you go.
I'm
That's the reward that everybody deserves.
Hey, today's a very cool day. It's the 50th anniversary of Led Zeppelin's 4. So all day on the Rock, you're going to be hearing a song every hour from that record. So every hour, you'll be enjoying some music from Led Zeppelin 50 years ago.
How about that? And it's our 50th anniversary as well. So the first year we're on the air doing rock music, we were probably playing the hell out of this too.
Yeah, and here we are now. Every hour, you'll be hearing some Led Zeppelin. Over the weekend, the Kraken lost. I don't want to talk about it.
Oh, dude,
seriously?
Come on. Are you kidding me? I mean, I thought
I'm done with this team. I've been a lifelong member.
Yeah, well,
I've been a day one fan. How do you lose to the Arizona Coyotes? Somebody had to.
Yeah, somebody had to, and it was us.
You go into the third, you're up 3-1, you score a couple goals. In the first minute, they score 2 goals. Everything's looking like, you're treating the Coyotes just like how everyone else is treating them. They hadn't won a game all season, the Coyotes. They're the worst team in the league. Mm-hmm. And then they find a way to win the game at the end.
Mm-hmm. But you know what happened, don't you?
What's that?
Coyotes did score the 3rd goal of the game.
I know.
Stop it, BJ.
No, but dude, when that happened, I'm like, they better not blow this. I didn't even care about them blowing it because it hurts the record. Just because I was like, I don't want to have to hear it from BJ. And
well, I saw that and I was like, Steve's not going to be happy about it.
I almost threw my remote control at the TV. I was so
they
mad.
scored 2 goals in a minute.
First minute of the game.
But the first 2 goals of the game mean nothing. It's the 3rd goal of the game that means everything.
Clearly. Sick of this. Hey, fun news, though, about the Kraken. They've announced the name and of their minor league team because they're going to have an AHL team over in the Coachella Valley. Right now, they're like splitting it with, I think, Florida and Charlotte for the minor league team. But they're going to have their own minor league team starting, I think, next season. And the team's name? The Coachella Valley Firebirds.
Yeah. Yeah,
so cool.
You sent me some pictures of the logos.
I love the logo.
I might have to get me some paraphernalia.
I like it because the main color is black.
Yeah.
It's black, red, and orange.
Yeah, I love this a lot. I think we might have to start rocking some of this.
Oh, hell yeah. That's my favorite AHL team.
All right. You know what? I didn't know it was your favorite AHL team because, they've been in existence for how long?
They haven't.
Oh, good.
I haven't played the game yet.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, that's what they're...
Day one, baby. Woo! Oh, man, Hawks, they didn't lose, at least. That was a good thing over the weekend.
Hey, look, right
they
now...
They didn't play.
Let's point to Buffalo. Yesterday they lost to the Jaguars, scoring only 6 points.
6-9, baby.
Yeah,
nice.
That was what?
Yeah.
I mean, that's the team that I thought weak. I mean, Buffalo is supposedly a better team than us. I should have bet Mitch on that game because Buffalo's supposedly better than the Hawks. But then again, matchups are matchups. I didn't watch the game, so I don't know how this all went down. But my God, how?
Yeah, I was kind of surprised by that. I know, Josh Allen's like, I played terrible. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, Buffalo is supposedly they're supposed to go to the Super Bowl. People are thinking, well, now that the Chiefs are what they are, that Buffalo's the team to beat. And apparently, you know what? Jacksonville says, all right, we'll beat them.
In our division, of course, the Cardinals, they beat the 49ers. The Cardinals are now 8-1. Just continue to just roll on. The Rams lost, though. They lost to the Titans, who are also a very good team. So that was what happened within our division. As far as tonight, Monday Night Football, you've got the Bears taking on the Steelers.
The Bears. That's a big game, actually, because we would like to see the Bears lose.
Yes.
Yeah, and Atlanta all of a sudden is a team that is a pain in my butt because Atlanta's playing halfway decent football, and they're another one we're chasing for that last wild card spot. I know.
Did they not get the memo?
I mean, we're chasing that last
You're
wild card spot.
You're a pain in BJ's butt, guys.
Come on, Atlanta. Start losing.
Sounders tied yesterday, Danny?
Yes, they did.
1-1 against Vancouver?
Yeah.
So we're not number 1. We're number 2 in the conference,
We're number 2 in the conference, and, there's a lot of injuries going on, so I think we're kind of just saving ourselves for the playoffs.
Nothing wrong with that, Danny. A lot of teams do that. You know, all you got to do is get into the playoffs, and if you're built to be a playoff team, as opposed to some regular season teams that just run the table, and then they're not a playoff team when they get in there. So let's hope it's that way.
Go Sounders. Yes.
Go Sounders.
Yes.
Well, I think the Kraken, they don't play tonight. I think they play tomorrow against Vegas. I think that's the one that's going to be on ESPN Plus. So I got to figure out.
Yeah, it is.
I got to get a trial subscription.
If you got the Hulu, you can do it too. And I mean,
or maybe just, I say screw it and be like, babe, we don't need to watch the Kraken tonight. I'll be nice. We can watch whatever show you want.
Oh, really? You're going to do that move? Oh, nice.
She just had the awful realization. She thought there was only 40 games in the season over the weekend. She's like, what's that? Like, she's talking to her family. She's like, yeah, it's like 40-some games. I'm like, no, there's 40-some home games. There's 82 games. She's like, wait, we have to watch 82 of these games? I'm like, hey, you agreed to it.
Yeah, you did.
No take back.
She's like, boy, I can't wait to negotiate for next year.
Yeah. We might have to renegotiate, huh, BJ?
Yeah, I think so. Wow.
As far as weather, 53 degrees, it's going to rain today. That's the Mix Report, and that's what's up.
On Friday, Steve did get this one right.
Who is Kim Kardashian's mother?
Courtney.
No.
Kanye.
No! Oh, wow.
Kris Jenner.
Yes!
Nice work. You know what? I forgot again, too. And I forgot on Friday, and I forgot again. Man, that's $1 million I'm going to lose if somebody asks me that question.
Who's asking that for $1 million?
You never know.
Anyone can just walk up to the street
and say, hey, how would you like to be a millionaire? And yeah, all right.
Well, keep me on speed dial, BJ.
Thanks, buddy. I need to, phone a friend. You want a shot at beating Steve? You got it. 206-421-ROCK. We're playing Beat Migs. We'll do that at 6:50 on The Rock.
Today's podcast was brought to you by Travis Gagne, bankruptcy attorney. He's here right now and has agreed to answer more of your questions about bankruptcy. How do I know if bankruptcy is going to provide me with relief? What are the steps for my situation?
There's so much information out there about bankruptcy with the internet and what people have heard from friends and other people that they've talked to about their financial issues or bankruptcy. There's also a lot of bad information out there or urban legends about bankruptcy. In order to determine whether bankruptcy makes sense for you, you need to talk to an attorney that's experienced in bankruptcy. So in order to determine whether bankruptcy makes sense for you, you should talk to an experienced bankruptcy attorney. And my job is not to convince you to file bankruptcy. My job is to help you to make that decision and have all the facts so that you can make an informed decision about whether bankruptcy makes sense for you, what benefits it's going to have for you, and what the downside of filing bankruptcy is.
Thanks, Travis. If you have more questions about bankruptcy, you can reach out to Travis anytime at choosetherightchapter.com.
Kickstart summer at Lowe's with Memorial Day savings on major appliances like the Smart Whirlpool Top Load Washer featuring the 2-in-1 removable agitator in a color you'll only find at Lowe's. Take it out for bulky items, leave it in for a more thorough clean. You can customize any load, plus skip steps with the Load and Go dispenser. Simply add detergent once and skip the refills. Memorial Day savings start now at Lowe's. Shop in-store or online today.
Hey guys, Matt McAllister here. Now look, all couples argue or disagree from time to time, but when that comes your norm and you find yourself, drifting apart, it might be time to reconsider that relationship. Look, I've been there. It's not easy on anybody, but if you do need professional, compassionate help, you might want to talk with the folks at Family Law Solutions. They're the partner you need when times get really tough. They provide solutions from adoption to prenuptial agreements to divorce and child support. And you don't have to go this alone. Get started today at FamilyLawSolutionsNorthwest.com.
Oh my gosh, it's been too long since I've been on a bike. I really like it. Living a healthy life free of gambling problems is a lot of fun and a nice change of pace.
Did you say race?
No. Yes.
Reconnect with yourself and the ones you love. If gambling is creating a problem for you, there's hope and help. For more information, call the Washington State Helpline at 1-800-547-6133 or visit evergreencpg.org. That's evergreencpg.org.